Hello, I hope that you are doing great. In this video we are going to learn how to create users in Amazon Web Service account. You have created your own account in Amazon Web Service, and once that you create your account, you have a root account, and it's not a good idea to use the root user to deal and to kind of work with Amazon Web Service. And to do that, to avoid that, Amazon Web Service have a very nice kind of service that is the IAM service, and we are going to use that to create users. And you are always going to create to use the service in Amazon Web Service with that user, never with the root user. I would like to show you how to create IAM users, and then we are going to use that users to create the elastic beanstalk, and also to use code pipelines to connect with the GitHub account and to deploy your application in Amazon Web Service. Okay, then let's move on. Okay, once that you have created your account, basically you have a root user, and you have to log in your account with your root credentials. I click here next, I introduce my password, and I sign. Once that I sign, I'm going to go to the IAM. If you don't have this, probably you don't have here, you basically type IAM and then click manage access. You click here, and basically here I have the number of users and all these things. Okay, then I go to users, and I'm going to create a new user here. Okay, and as you see, I have been working with this for a while to prepare the video, but I'm going to add a new user. I'm going to type this using, it's going to be Carbon App 2023 user 1. You have to click here, enable console, and basically auto-generated password, and that's all. We have the default kind of, the default properties, and then we click in next. And here basically what I would like to do is to attach a policy directly. Here I'm going to find admin, administration, access. You click here. If you click in this is the policy, basically it's going to give, we want that this user have the right to modify all the things in the server, in Amazon Web Service, and this is basically what we are doing here. If you click here, is these policies, you have a lot of policies, and this is kind of very easy to modify these policies. I have done this several times, for example, to modify specific features of the policy, but this is policies that are created by default in Amazon, and then basically what we want is to assign this administrator access to our user, and we click next, and then we create the user. And once that we create the user, this is super important, and this only appears here once. Then basically what you have to do is to download this CSS file, save it in your computer, because this is the unique time in which you are going to have access to this information. This information is giving you all the information that you need to introduce changes in your Amazon Web Service. Then this is super important, and is the unique time in which you are going to have this information. If you lose this information, you will need to create a new user. Okay, therefore save it and save it in your computer, and that's all. And once that you have done this, you return to the user list, and here you have all this list. Basically this is the the number of users. There is also the possibility to create groups, and I have done some videos in which I create groups and everything, and then you add users to that group, and you assign a policy to the group in particular, and then all the users inherit that kind of policy, in the sense that, for example, if you create the administration policy, all the users are going to be able to administrate some specific part of the code. But given that each single student is going to have its own Amazon Web Service, because you need to know how this works, each of you, then I'm not going to create groups. In case that you are interested, let me know, because it's super easy, and I will teach you. This is basically take 30 seconds in teaching that, but I don't want to confound you more. Okay, just focus on this, understand how to create users, understand how to add the policy, and remember that you have to download the credentials, okay, and save it. I hope that you find this video useful. Watch it a couple of times before to do any change, and then once that you create your users, we are going to move to the next video, in which basically we are going to use this user to create an elastic beanstalk and also a code pipeline, and we are going to connect this with the GitHub, and we are going to deploy your app. I hope that you have learned, and see you in the next video.